Everybody, it's your boy Big T, and I'm back with another video. Today it is Sunday, March 26th. I hope you had a wonderful weekend. If you could do me a huge favor, please hit that subscribe button down below. Leave a like, leave a comment, and let me know what you think about this video. I greatly appreciate it, and I appreciate every single one of you. This weekend, me and my buddy Steve, we ended up going to the movies, and that was the first time I've gone to the movies in like 6 years, so I was really excited to be able to do that. And not only that, just being able to walk into the mall from the parking lot, and it's a huge mall. If you know Great Lakes Crossing in Michigan, it's one of the largest malls, or at least it was in the country. And so to go from the parking lot inside, and you had to go all the way to the counter, which I felt like a mile with my bad knees, but it wasn't really that far. Going to the counter, standing in line, then walking to our theater, and then going up the stairs because our seats were at the very, very top. That was very, very great. And so it was another short-term victory that I was able to accomplish this weekend. And it's just so amazing what losing a lot of weight can do for you and to make you feel better. So I was really happy to be able to do that. And we saw Scream 6. We both really love the Scream movies, and I thought it was a pretty good movie. And I figured out who the killer was, but Steve didn't. So I usually always figure it out because I'm good, like creatively that way. I can sort of pick a story apart and see how it's going. So I was able to determine that about maybe 1/3 of the way into the movie. Yeah, he thought it was somebody else the whole time before we even went there. Like, he tried to pick it out from the ads, and I was like, no, there's no way it's this person. But I'm not going to ruin the movie. I'm not going to give any spoilers or anything. But I love mysteries like that. It's really fun. But today what I'm going to react to is a video I came across called We're Judged Because My Partner is Fat. Love, Don't Judge. I thought it would be very interesting to do a reaction to this. I don't know if it's going to be blocked or not. So if it is, it'll end up on my Patreon. But let's get into it right away. It should be interesting.
This is Sienna. She fell in love with George.
I've always been attracted to bigger guys, and so he was my ideal type.
She messaged me first, sort of went from there.
But you made the first move,
yes.
You know, when we met.
Yes, I didn't make the first move. It's what a player does, you know. What can I say?
They shared their love on TikTok, but many people criticise their relationship.
They say, oh, this guy's fat. That's not...
In this situation, I tend to think that people judge because they see her, she's a beautiful woman, she's normal sized, and what is she doing being attracted to a bigger guy? I don't necessarily find it wrong if you are attracted to somebody who's bigger or somebody who's smaller. Like, you don't have to be fat just to go out with another fat person. Like, if you like bigger people, that's fine. If you like smaller people, that's fine. It really doesn't make a difference. Love is love, and the heart wants what the heart wants. The only problem that I usually have with it is if you become a feeder. Like, the whole title of this is We're Judged Because My Partner's Fat. Like, you shouldn't judge people because they decide to date somebody who's fat. But the only time that I have a problem with it is if you are feeding him and you are making him fatter because you like fat people. That's really where that line in the sand is drawn, is because if you like fat people and you're attracted to them and you're dating somebody because they're fat, not because you like their personality, not because you think that they are attractive and they would be a good dad or a good husband, and you don't want to spend your life with somebody, that's one thing. But if you want them to stay fat because you like fat people and you feed them, then you're really not going to have a long relationship together, because either he's going to die or he's going to start losing weight to save his own life, and you're not going to be attracted to him anymore. So that's the problem that I see in this type of situation.
Not right. That's not healthy. He shouldn't be with her because she's too attractive for him.
Now that they've started their family, will people finally believe their relationship is genuine?
To be honest, what attracted me to George was his character, Craig. George plays Craig, who in People Just Do Nothing, and I watched it on Netflix. When I saw him in that show, I was like, oh my god, man of my dreams. I've just always been attracted to larger guys. The six-pack thing has never done it for me.
Sienna slid into George's DMs and...
So if the smaller type has never done it for you, that's what I think she said. I might have misheard her. Sometimes with my ADHD, I miss some things or I say something the wrong way. So sorry if I misunderstood what she said. But if the smaller people don't do it for you, then what's going to happen if he loses weight? Are you going to stop loving him, even though you have a kid with him, it looks like?
Things developed quickly.
Oh, being very nice.
Oh, thank you, baby.
She messaged me first. yeah, sort of went from
So
there.
that you made the first move, you know, when we met?
Yes,
Yeah.
I did make the first moves, what a player does, you know, what can I say? When I first realised that it was actually potentially a thing was when she sort of said, oh, I'm coming over to the UK. I was like, oh, right. I was like, so she's coming all the way from Australia. I was sort of thinking, should I do it, Jules? Should I do it? Is this a little stitch up and she wants to like rinse me for my money or whatever? But she seemed genuine. We instantly had that sort of chemistry where, like, you know, you talk to someone and you instantly feel reassured and comfortable around them. I was surprised because, you know, like, I am a big guy.
The couple went
Something I'm noticing is when they showed pictures of them earlier, he did not look as big as he looks now. So is that going to come into play here?
on to get engaged, and soon after, their son Oliver was born.
We actually got engaged in Venice.
George took me on a beautiful
I actually
holiday.
proposed to her on a gondola. I would say the only weird thing is that when I was sitting on the gondola, I didn't realise how, like, you know, I was going like that. I ended up sitting on my own.
I had that happen at my friend Steve's house. I did a video with him, and you saw that he had a lake, and it's completely melted now. It was beautiful. I should have made a video this weekend, but I just wanted to take a break from making videos. But yeah, he has a pontoon boat, and when we're out on the lake, if you've ever seen that scene from Tommy Boy, where Tommy Boy's sitting on one end of the boat, and it's like that out of the water. I always think of that scene every time I'm in a boat, because it's like one side of it's like lifted up off the water. Not really in my case, but yeah, it's very scary for me to get in a boat. But now that I've lost all this weight, it'll be interesting how much better it is to get out there and fish this summer.
And if you sat on the other chair and then he like stood behind me just to keep the weight ratio. Or he stood behind you, didn't he?
Yeah.
Get balance out the weight a bit.
It wasn't actually a surprise at all getting pregnant, because on our third date, George said that he wanted me to have his children. With George, I just knew that.
I suppose you've got to know that you like the person you're with before you
Yeah.
want to have a kid with them. We've been a couple for like almost 3 years now, isn't it? Yes. What attracted you to me?
Well, baby was everything.
The belly mainly though, wasn't it?
That
Yes.
and your gorgeous face.
Yeah, you like the belly, don't you?
Face.
I mean, people like what they like. They're attracted to what they're attracted to. And I'm trying not to like kink shame. Like, I know that's not cool. A lot of you don't like that, but when it comes to threatening somebody's life, that's where I think the danger comes in. Like, you're attracted to his belly. Okay, well, what else are you going to be attracted to if he starts losing weight? Because he's going to have to lose weight. He can't stay that size forever. I mean, that's just the reality of it. You're not going to be 80 years old and still be that size. It's just not going to happen. So at some point, he's going to have to lose weight. His doctor is going to be shining all kinds of red lights in his face and saying, hey, warnings, warning, warning. Things are going to have to change. Your health is getting out of control. He still looks pretty young, so maybe there's no issue right now. He has a job. He's able to do things. But if he gets too big to take care of his son, what happens then? Because it does look like he's gained weight since he's been with her.
I love it. Like,
Yeah.
it's very attractive to me.
And we both love each other and find each other attractive. And we have a good life and we have a lovely little child. Yes.
Oh my god! Look at that big sexy man.
The pair showcased their relationship on TikTok, but this resulted in people commenting on George's weight and Sienna's true intentions in the relationship.
If someone says something mean to George, it will hurt me because I love George.
But I mean, let's be honest, I'm fat, like I expect it. People always judge you for being different. So what are the worst comments we've had then?
Their relationship is fake. There's no way she could be attracted to that, which I find very offensive.
Yeah, they say, oh, this guy's fat, that's not right, that's not healthy.
Yeah, again, I'm not trying to be one of those people. I'm being critical only of the fact that you seem to be only attracted to him because he's overweight. I mean, if you're attracted to him, like, you can be easily attracted to somebody's personality. They're fun, they're funny, they have this light that shines. Like, you can be overweight and just have this light shine, and you could have a big heart and be compassionate and loving, and you could fall in love with somebody for that personality. But if you are attracted to somebody's size, like, that's kind of a problem, in my opinion. You're free to disagree with me. I'm okay with that. But it's going to be dangerous. It's going to be dangerous because you're going to, at the very least, you're going to try to convince him not to lose weight, because then you're losing the thing that you're attracted to him about.
He shouldn't be with her because she's too attractive for him. I feel like most of this jealousy, you know, for me, I see them as a troll. Okay, that's it, end of. Like, it doesn't matter what they say to me, I don't know them, I don't care. The only thing what does do my head in is when they go, oh, this guy must cost the NHS loads of money. The size I am does not.
Well, I'm just going to say that I'm not jealous. I mean, I'm very happy for him. He found a beautiful woman. They seem very happy together. It's not jealousy. I know I'm going to find my person. Whether somebody's attracted to me right now at my current size, or it's going to be down the road when I do lose the weight, at some point I do feel like I'm going to meet somebody and I'm going to get married and have kids and all that stuff. But I wouldn't date somebody who's attracted to me because I'm overweight and they like big guys. Like, that's not the person that I would date. Again, that's just me. That's just me.
Not cost anybody anything other than me through buying food. And that's it. That's the only thing what's costing money, and that's my money. So I'll buy as much food as I like.
I want people to understand that you can be attracted to a big man just because you love him and you like his body. It doesn't have to be money, it doesn't have to be any ulterior motive. So I just deal with the negativity by focusing on all the positive things, all the support that we get, all the lovely comments, and obviously focusing on this little guy. That's the most important thing.
The couple now regularly make TikTok videos addressing the hate and setting the record straight about their love.
Is he holding you hostage? If so, I can fly you home where you should be.
Come on, mate. Does it look like I'm holding her hostage, mate? Obviously she likes me, guys, or else she wouldn't even be here. Like,
I understand how they're reacting to those kinds of comments, because that is hateful comments. That is very mean. Just, oh, you can't possibly attract somebody like that. You're holding her hostage. Like, that is really mean. So there's not a single part of me that is thinking that these two have no reason to be together. Like, seriously, he's a good-looking guy. He's successful. He has a job. Like, he's probably very attractive to a lot of women. Just like a lot of you say that I'm a very attractive person and you love my compassionate heart and this and that. Like, it's very easy to be attracted to people because of different aspects of themselves. So I'm trying not to repeat myself too much on here. Again, the only thing that I'm worried about is what's going to happen if he has to lose weight and what his weight is going to lead him to health-wise eventually. Because things are going to be great right now. You guys are still young. Your relationship is probably going to be pretty strong for a while, but when those health issues are thrown in there, what's going to happen? Like, that's the only thing that I'm concerned about.
Crazy. I love George.
yeah, exactly. Just get over it, guys. We know that you're desperate for attention and that you'd love to have your own very attractive woman. God, people are so extreme, aren't they?
I might just make Oliver something to eat.
Yeah.
I don't like the label feeder because I feel like it's a little bit degrading to George.
Very nice, baby.
You like that,
Thank
baby?
you. Yes.
I made that for you.
God, that's a lot, though. I mean, at the end of the day, if she wants to feed me, who cares? I'd be lying if I said that, I'm not slightly concerned about the future and being my size. I've been big for so long now. I am surprised that I haven't got any health conditions. I'm lucky, happy, and I don't care.
Well, that's really good that he's thinking about that. He is thinking about the future. He knows it's not healthy being his size. Because, as you just said, I don't have any issues right now. Well, that's great. I didn't have any issues at that size either at that age. Like, you can go a long time without having any issues. But it's over time those issues develop. And you know it's coming. You see that day coming in the future. And you are concerned about it. So it'll be interesting to see what happens. There's not a whole lot here left. So, yeah, let's just kind of finish it off here.
I've got a beautiful woman, beautiful son.
I think I should wear this one.
He does look like a cute son. So, I mean, he's got the whole world in front of him. And I would hope that he wants to stay alive long enough to enjoy his son, to enjoy his wife, and to keep being successful on TV or whatever it is that he's doing. I mean, I think that should be number one priority to him, is to be a good father 10 years from now, 20 years from now, and not get bigger so that he can play with his son, so he can be there for his son in the future. He can watch his son graduate and stuff like that. Like, that should be priority. The health should be priority. But it doesn't look like that she fed him some unhealthy meal, so.
One or this one?
I don't know. What are you feeling? This one?
You like this one?
I don't know. You're holding me funny, so.
Am I?
Right, let's go. If you're big and you're not happy, change it. If you're big and you're happy, don't worry about it.
Wait, do we have the key?
Yeah.
Thank God.
Oh, I forgot the keys. Just to trick you up.
I mean, I can see where he's big and he's happy. And I often talk about how you can't be happy and be overweight. And that's just me talking about my experiences as a almost 700-pound person. You can't be almost 700 pounds and happy. I mean, you just can't. But look at him. He looks very happy. Again, he's got a successful career, a beautiful wife, an awesome-looking son. not awesome looking, but just an awesome son. I mean, he's got it all right now. So he probably is living a very happy life. But his health has not started affecting him yet. If he gained 200, 300, 400 pounds, he's probably not going to be very happy. So when I say you can't be happy and overweight, I'm not talking about people his size. I'm talking about people who are 600, 700 pounds. It's impossible to be almost bedridden, racked with pain, depressed, anxiety, worried if you're going to wake up in the morning and still be happy at the same time. That's what I'm talking about.
Unless it actually physically or mentally affects your life, then you don't need to do anything but try and enjoy it. Let me have a go. Yeah, there's no balance in it.
I just love that we do everything together. We're even working together now with TikTok
exactly.
and everything,
So
so it's just perfect.
We're just trying to achieve as much as we can and give our son the best life possible. Obviously, we need to get married as well when Sienna's parents
That's
fly
definitely in our future.
Yeah.
Marriage, holiday to Australia,
Yeah.
you meet my family.
Yeah. Us meeting each other has changed our perspective on life in that you can get whatever you want. Nothing's out of your reach. Life is a funny one, you know. You never know what's going to happen sometimes. Keep spreading love.
Yeah.
Love.
All right, that was pretty harmless. I didn't see anything overly bad in there. I didn't see where she was a feeder, but in fact, she made him something fairly healthy. So I already talked about the only things that I was concerned with here. And I hope that he is not going to fall into a pattern of overeating because he knows that that's what she likes. And it didn't look like that she was feeding him all kinds of bad foods. Like, it looked pretty healthy what was on that platter. There was a lot of it there, but it was healthier foods. So, yeah, I really wish them the best, and I hope they get it figured out. At some point, they're going to have that conversation. They're going to have to sit down together and say, honey, this is starting to affect your health. And I want you to be here and live a long, happy life with me, and I want you to be there for our son. So I think it's time that we start working on this, because what's going to happen if he starts losing the weight? Is that attractiveness still going to be there? I really hope so. I really hope that there's more than his weight that she's attracted to. That's all I'm saying. I'm not trying to put a damper on any kind of happiness that he's feeling right now. I'm really happy for him. And I hope they live a long, happy life together. But anyways, that's my video for today. I hope you have a great rest of your weekend, and I'll be back tomorrow morning for another video. God bless you all.